Alright, here we go, back at it. Your boy Keenan. Keenan just felt like cooking. Happy New Year to everybody out there. So yeah, been on a little hiatus again, but it's all good. We back in action, starting off 2020 fresh. We're gonna get something going. We got some ham we're gonna throw on the smoker. We're gonna put together some oxtails, do some black eyed peas. My wife is hooking up this apple pie. I cannot wait. Of course, I eat the desserts first. But check out this piece of pig I got going. So what I got here, I got this ham. We bought this bad boy during the Christmas sales, and you definitely get a good deal. So it's a nice piece of meat right here. Of course they come smoked, but I'm gonna throw it on the smoker and put some extra flavor on it. I already injected it with a little bit of apple juice and apple cider vinegar. Then I'm gonna cover it with a thin layer of this Malibu all-purpose seasoning. Garlic onion blend. Yeah, this stuff is good. Don't fall asleep on your commercial season. So I'm gonna get this covered, and then we're gonna get it on some smoke. And of course, I got the Brinkman. She's been waiting for the rain to stop, so she's ready to perk. Back in a minute. Oh yeah, so this is that ham. As you can see, I got a thin layer of seasoning on there. Not too much, just a thin layer, because we're gonna get a nice, good, sweet crust on here. And rocking that Kingsford with the Jim Beam Oak Barrel Bourbon chips. As you can see, my baby's ready. Oh yeah, good smoke. We got the water bath down there with the veggies. Whatever you can find, it'll work out. But I will tell you, I got a mixture of apple juice and water in there. So I'm gonna get this on some smoke. So as you can see, that has a very nice color onto it. And we're going all the way around. Look at that. Did the little cuts. I noticed there was a lot of fat trimmed off of this. So we're definitely going to wrap it to keep it moist. And I'm just spraying this with some regular cola. Create that crust. Get it nice and sweet. And we're going to be doing this pretty frequently. I'm going to probably come out here every 15-20 minutes. Between 15 and 30 minutes to spray it. Get up in there. Get up in there. Yeah. Alright. So what I got here, what I'm using this year is, usually I use some ham hocks. But we was at the store and got some smoked turkey necks. It was this whole one, this piece, and then it's like another big piece in there. I'm gonna wrap that up. We're gonna use that for something else. So I'm gonna throw these, a couple pieces of the smoked turkey neck. I'm gonna use this to make my broth for the 2 pounds. This is 2 packages of black eyed peas that I soaked overnight, and I changed the water twice. Some of the skins floated up. I got those out of there and make sure that the water was nice and clear. So I did change the water twice within the time I was soaking it in 24 hours. So this is the smoked turkey neck. What I'm gonna add to it is some chopped onion. This is like half an onion, white onion. This is quarter of a orange bell pepper, and then this is 1 stalk of celery. I like the orange bell pepper. It's not as strong and it's not as overpowering as the red bell pepper. So how I'm starting this broth off is I'm going to saute up these veggies. I got my onion, orange bell pepper, a stalk of celery. I don't know why I keep saying celery. Yeah, I'm like creating a new word here. And then I'm going to season this stuff. I'm just going to sprinkle probably about 2 tablespoons of some Goya Sazon, the perfect seasoning. You live by this. And some black pepper. That's all. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of crushed garlic towards the end so the garlic doesn't burn. I'm just going to saute these up until they get nice and translucent, somewhat soft. Because remember, we're going to put them in the broth with the black eyed peas. So it starts off with this, sauteing these veggies. I'm going to remove these from the heat. Then I'm going to throw the turkey necks up in here, let them brown up. Then I'm going to fill it up with water, let it reduce. Fill it up again, let it reduce to really concentrate the smoke flavor out in turkey necks. So now I got this turkey neck sauteing up. Put a half a stick of butter in there. Yeah, I know, but holiday, New Year's. I let the butter clarify, but it cooked all the way down, got all the water out of it until it got nice and clarified. And then I'm just going to brown these turkey necks up in here. And then I'm going to cover it with some water and let it boil, let it reduce, fill it up with water, let it reduce again. And then I'm going to add I'm actually add some beef stock and the beans, and we're going to get it cracking. That's the veggies right there. Sauteed them up and took them out. So all the flavoring from the veggies was in the pot. So yeah, this is going to be one flavorful dish. So I'm about to put together this glaze for this ham. I got about 10 of these cookies. We all know where they come from. Most of us didn't have them. Instead of using ginger snaps, we're going to try these out. I'm going to add a little bit of this butter flavored pancake syrup. I got some dark brown sugar. I'm going to do about a half a cup, packed half cup of that. About a quarter cup of this syrup. And this is about a quarter cup of cola. And then also I'm incorporate half a stick of butter. So I'm going to get that all blended up, and I'm going to go out here and start painting this ham with it. So this is about an hour, no, actually about 2 hours in, 2.5 hours in. And it's coming along fine. This is my little glaze I put together. As you can see, it got the little bits of the butter cookies in there, the Danish cookies, whatever you want to call them. Half a stick of butter, half a cup of packed brown sugar, a quarter of a cup of butter flavored syrup, and then I thinned it all out with some cola. Probably about, I don't know, like quarter of a cup of cola. So I'm gonna get to painting this on this ham. So I'll flip this bad boy over so it'll be standing straight up. And as you can see, I got a nice coat of that glaze with them chunks of butter cookie in there. And that is gonna set it off. Look at that. Look at that, man. So I'm gonna let this set up for about another hour or so, 45 minutes. And then I'm gonna come pull it and I'm gonna wrap up those oxtails down there. And the reason for that is so this sugary mixture wouldn't drip down into the fire. It could drip on top of this pan down here and into the water pan. So yeah. Alright, so I got these beans in here. Turkey necks is coming along fine. Those are falling apart. Little bits of nice pieces of turkey meat in there. I think I added 2 more cups of water. I started off with like 6 cups of water with the turkey necks. I let it reduce down by half, and then I added another 2 cups. Let that reduce down again, and then I added my veggie mixture from earlier that I sauteed up. Added the beans, and that brought the volume of the water up. I haven't added any more water yet. I'm gonna let this reduce and concentrate, and then add some more as it starts reducing down right up in here. I did add some more seasoning. Add your seasoning to taste, because when you add the beans and everything, that kind of blands out the flavor. So I did add about another 2 tablespoons of the Goya Sazon, as well as a tablespoon of the Goya Adobo, the one with the red cap, and half a tablespoon of black pepper. So I'm gonna let this go, let them do their thing. We got the ham wrapped up with that butter cookie glaze that I came up with. You know, my wife gave me the cookies. So I was like, man, yeah, let's try that out. So the glaze tastes good. You could put that on some toast. So I got the ham wrapped up. We got them oxtails wrapped up. They both on the smoker. Put them to sleep, and we're gonna wake them up in a couple hours. It's your boy Keenan, 2020, first video for the year. Yeah. This is an apple pie. Yeah, that is an apple pie. Ooh wee. I mean, look at that. I'm gonna go slow. This is like food porn. So sexy. That is a sexy pie. Alright, we're gonna finish up. So while the food is cooking, we decided to sample this pie. And you can see how thick that is. And I'm sure it's amazing. Here is my piece. I'm going to divulge in that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm divulging. Pie. Yeah, I need some time alone. Alright, so we wrapping everything up. You know, meat is resting. We got them oxtails cracking. Smoked them bad boys, you know. Threw them in the pressure cooker and then finished them off in the smoker. Right along with that ham, with that butter cookie glaze that we came up with. And it tastes amazing. We got some egg salad cracking. We got some coleslaw jumping off. Black eyed peas is still going with them smoked turkey necks. The apple pie was on point. You know, that was the appetizer. Yeah, desserts first runs rampant in this household. So I'm gonna give a shout out to you know, my wife for hooking everything up. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, that pie is amazing. So what I did is I looked up a recipe for a chocolate pecan pie and just flipped it up a little bit and made it my own. That's that ham resting, yes. So what this pie consists of, I got 3 eggs in here. I got 2/3 a cup of sugar. I got 1/3 of a cup of melted butter in there. I added 2 tablespoons of honey roasted peanut butter. And with that, I am about to top it off with a cup of corn syrup. Oh yeah. Seems like it's going to be sweet. It probably will be, but you know, it's going to be good. I'm fine with that. Alright, so we got that corn syrup going on. I got a few honey roasted peanuts in here. I got my chocolate chips. We're going to add, I think I got less than a cup. So what I'm going to do is to make the full cup, I ask for a cup of the peanuts. After you mix this up with the hand mixer, I'm going to mix it up with my hand mixer. And I'm going to see how much this is right here. And to make it a full cup, I'm going to throw a couple hot and spicy peanuts in there. Along with these chocolate chips, a cup of chocolate chips. You want to put all the chips and the peanuts in after you blend it up. Don't put it in there while it's blended. That does not make sense. So I'm gonna get this blended up, get it in the pie crust, and yes, store-bought pie crust is on point. The apple pie crust, that was made from scratch. But your boy's jumping on the store-bought. So back in a minute. So I got that mixed up. As you can see, the color of it because of the honey roasted peanut butter. It's actually good. Honey roasted peanut butter is good. You know, better than you know, it got a nice sweet taste. You know, they didn't have that back in the day. We had Peter Pan and Superman peanut butter. I don't remember that. So here is a cup of chocolate chips. We're gonna get those in here, and next here come these peanuts. So there's the chocolate chips. There's the peanuts. That is about 1/4 of a cup of honey roasted peanuts with all the little salt and sugars and honey roasted flavor in there. And then I topped it off to make, actually, I think it was about 1/3 of a cup. I don't say 1/4, about 1/3 of a cup of honey roasted peanuts. And then I topped it off to make it a full cup with the hot and spicy peanuts. So this is a new pie. This is going to be my hot and spicy chocolate peanut pie. Alright, so I got this pie poured in the crust. As you can see, crimped up the edges. Learned that from home ec class. Still got it too. Store-bought crust, 9-inch pie pan. Got the mix in here. We're going to throw it in the 375-degree oven for about 40 to 50 minutes. So here it is. Your boy's first attempt at a dessert. I done made this pie quite a few times. But this is the first time that I incorporated the hot and spicy peanuts. Should be good. Should be real good. I can't wait to cut into it. I just took it out, so it is piping hot. So I'm gonna let it cool off and cut into a slice. Let you check out the inside. Alright, so I didn't wait long enough, but I wanted to cut into this pie. But as you can see, the layers of peanuts and chocolate in there, it is amazing. It tastes amazing. It really does. Not too spicy from the spicy peanuts I put in there, but they definitely added a savory note to it and a saltiness to go with the chocolate chips. So this is your boy's first attempt at some dessert on here, and it came out good. So here it is. As the kids make noise in the background. It's all good, you know. Hey, family living, real life. But here's the back end crust, pie, nice mix. Just like I thought, just like I do every time. It comes out amazing. This is really good. You need to try it. Switch up your nuts and a regular, find you a pecan pie recipe. Maybe you got one of your own. Change the ingredients around. Make it your own. Alright. So these black eyed peas is ready. As you can see, we got them chunks of turkey meat from them smoked turkey necks. And I got the fire off right now, and this is just residual heat, but they are ready and they are tasty. And over here, keep looking at the black eyed peas. We got these smoked oxtails. Oh yeah, yeah. Grandma just rolled up, so I'm about to hook her up a plate. But these, whoo boy, these oxtails is on point. I never had a smoked oxtail before, but this is about to be the first time and definitely not the last. So on to the one of the main attractions, because this is part one. Here go part two. Here we go. This is that ham. Nice and glazed. Nice and glazed up. Oh, and it is tender. Look at that. Oh. Oh. Let's get a plate going. G-Mom's is waiting. But this is, woo. You see how easy that came off. This is amazing. We got that glaze that we made with the butter cookies. Brown sugar, butter flavored pancake syrup, and like a half a stick of butter. And look at that. That is like a big piece of pig candy. Let's get something plated up. So I put together a little plate for myself. We got some ham right here. This ham is soft as butter. Got this oxtail right here, a little piece. I got a little plate so I can look at, I mean, that's, look, do I even need to say any more on how easy that pulled off? Black eyed peas is on point. Egg salad is on hit. And that's a little piece of fried plantain. And what I got off to the side right here, this is a traditional dish that my wife turned me on to that they do in the islands. She's from St. Thomas. And this is her version of black cake. And they used to get them in the mail. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is the best one. When she makes them, it's the best I've ever tasted. And I've had a couple of them throughout the years. And this is amazing. So, yeah. Those who know what's up, all my Caribbean people out there, those who didn't visit the islands and ate ethnic cultural dishes there, you know what's up. But right here, this is going to be the best you ever try. So check this out. Here goes some ham. I mean, that was like a pig pillow. Pig pillow. You saw how easy that piece of oxtail pulled off. Oh yeah, I did eat it. I didn't put it back down. Like I could put the whole little thing in my mouth and pull it out. Pull the bone out like on the cartoons. And we got some of these black eyed peas. They taste like somebody else made them, and they're my favorite dish. But I made them. These came out real good. And then we got this egg salad. You know, as a kid, I didn't like egg salad, but I don't know what she does to her little mix. But it definitely got your boy on one. You could just eat that with a sandwich. Of course, the plantain, that's on point, nice and tender, deep fried. Oh man. Yep. I mean, when you want to start off a new year, this is what you want to be eating. This is your boy Keenan. Keenan just felt like cooking. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Appreciate everybody that's been checking me out. You know, got some, you know, we're going to keep it going. Prosperous year. Very prosperous. And of course, some of this black cake. I mean, look at that. Oh! I mean, this is wealth right here. This is wealthy when you're eating like this. You know, thankful for what I got. Thankful for what I'm going to get. Thankful for what I already have. Keenan, signing out. Just felt like cooking. 2020, we're going to get it this year. 1.